Do it 3 times.
I'm a desperate actor! Go ahead and shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot me!
Film Festival! Okay, can I say what I know then, Joe? What I know is that you're not quite being honest with me right now. Because you're distracted. And I have something to tell you that's pretty interesting. I did a test on you, which you failed. And it was very conscious. And I'm a scientist. But if you want to hear the results of the test, dude.
What's up, Jesus?
How you doing? You okay?
What do you think? What kind of campus you think you're in right here?
Huh? We're okay, Joe. Don't worry about it. We're okay. We're fighting. We're okay. Well, you know what? Look. Listen. Wow. Ha! Hang on. Hold on. I have a little. 1 second. I got a little. All right, hold on. The reason we're fighting, arguing, is because we got to do this right here, because we're both so angry.
You fight me anytime, every day.
I know.
Every day you fight. For everybody.
Because I've been thinking, look, what I do, I go manic. I am manic right now. Sit down, let me talk to you about this. I am manic, there's no doubt. I'm manic. I'm in a manic phase. I mean, I'm bipolar. But I'm not losing control, but I have that frequency. And I just talked to this therapist about that. I said, sweetie, how does a manic depressive person, how does a person who's bipolar be excited about something and working hard without scaring all their friends and themselves into thinking they're having another manic depressive attack?
All right.
Dude.
You know?
Listen to me. The maestro, listen, I just told this, I said this. You know what this is called? This whole thing? Listen. The Adventures of the Maestro and a Pop Messiah.
What did Nusha say about that?
I didn't talk this to her in front of him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's exactly what this is.
But that's what this is. And so I'm going to call Sony and say, look, Sony, if you want to sponsor us for $3 million a year, you get exclusive commercial rights to use, and $3 million a year, whatever. I'll talk to my agent about it. I got to find an agent before I can say my agent, but I'm sure I'll have one, then I can say my agent.
Yeah.
What I want to pitch is, look, you become, to Sony and the audio company, you become our sponsors. You sponsor us. Anything we do with any product is our fucking product. Okay. It's ours. You don't own it. All you're getting by sponsoring us is the right to give us equipment, the right for us to quote us and to do commercials of us, and that's it. That's all you get.
Jovins.
But you pay us.
Okay, as a Pop Messiah, I'm speaking completely in character here.
Speak as a Pop Messiah, my Messiah.
When we use Sony's equipment, the content in which we are shooting, the molecules that are created, that shit belongs to Sony.
When you say that you're married,
I was married, had a wife, kids, came home, worked every day, came home early one day from work, and she was in the bed with another man. So, instead of killing her and him and going to the penitentiary for the rest of my life, I just left. I gave up.
Dude, you walked in.
Yeah.
And you went what? What did you do?
What could I do?
You just stopped dead?
Looked at
You
watching.
You didn't say anything? You watched?
I went in there, I thought I was going to start taking my clothes. I said, no, I just left everything.
You just walked out the door. Now is where we need the laugh. Do me a favor, come closer. I want with this cat, he's here, okay? I want to hear it. You want to laugh? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so ask him what you want.
Okay, yeah, this is for this one. Okay. And I love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So listen, let me ask you this. You after you walked out on your
everything.
Everything, man. Like, I mean, like after that, how long, there must have been a period where you were like, I know when you left the building, you were like...
State of shock.
How long did you stay in a state of shock?
I'm still in it.
Give me a hand.
Because I couldn't understand,
Here, keep your hand, yeah.
You're
still in it?
Yeah, but
You're still in it?
I'm breaking out of it.
You're breaking out? Man, come on. It's all right. Go.
It hurts to think about, man. Because, but I should have known from the beginning of time, Adam and Eve, if Eve fucked around on Adam's,
you know what I'm saying.
I know how women is.
You know what I'm saying.
And I believe it wasn't none of Adam and Eve, it was Adam and Steve.
You think it was Adam and Steve?
God fucked up. He said, oh, everything. Oh, man.
It's Adam and Steve.
And you know what I found out? You know what I found out? You know what I found out? You know what I found out about what Victoria's secret is?
Yeah, what?
Oh yeah.
Her name is Victor. Not
Victor.
Victoria.
No, that's
true.
bullshit.
That's true. That's
bullshit.
Victoria's secret is really Victor.
Is that true?
That is. I acknowledge that
kidding me?
folklore. Yeah.
I would not
It's
kill
Victor's secret.
you. Yeah, it's Victor's secret.
Victor's. Trust me, Victoria's got a secret.
That motherfucker has a big ass secret, doesn't he? Oh Lordy be. He ain't coming. Oh Lordy, he didn't come out of the closet. He blew the fucking closet. He didn't just come out of the closet. Oh shit, man. I didn't know that shit. Jesus.
And what do you get when you mix a mule and an onion? What
What do you get when you mix a mule and an onion? We're taking a mule and an onion.
you mix it? You get a piece.
We
of,
mix it.
You get a piece of ass that brings tears to your eyes.
Oh, now that I like that. That's funny, Sean. That's funny.
Bring tears to your eyes.
This fucking thing will take you down, man.
Fucking spike.
Evil. This is evil shit. You see this shit? What right have they to fucking threaten to damage my tires?
Yeah.
You can tell me that we don't get that this is, we can't read? We
that's
can't,
why
what's
we
this
had to
sign?
back
What
out.
fucking mistake? You're gonna fucking take out my tires?
Yep.
What, are you fucking kidding me? What, is this some fucking, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna take out my tires, because I make a mistake. What are you, man, come
Yeah,
on, what
Jovin,
is this
walk right
humanity?
across it.
Is this humanity, my fucking little, we got blades coming up. Is this fucking humanity? This is it, this is where we got to, huh? You got fucking blades, sharp. That'll cut, that's sharp. Let me cut myself. See, and when I'm manic, I never had that consideration. It's the first time I've ever had that consideration
Right,
in
I
my life
understand.
for the past 40 years. When I go manic,
So why didn't you call me that night yourself?
because I decided after that, Scott, that I needed to get really help. I said, I'm feeling fine now because I managed to sleep, but I'm worried about it. What do you think? Please tell me, please. But I'm here, and I knew I was coming to you, so I felt that I wasn't about to have a manic break. I'm not spending money irresponsibly. I'm making 20 grand in the next 2 weeks, so I'm fine financially. So I knew I wasn't about to lose my shirt or do any of the manic stuff, so I thought I could wait because I've been relaxed. I'm actually doing very well, and I would like to come back, or
Let
whatever.
me give pressured speech is a free thing you're doing on that.
Not good.
Right. How do you think it impacts people?
Not good.
Why?
So the problem I have in pressured speech is that I have so many ideas that are moving so fast. And literally in the past month, I now have an HBO series. I'm making about 500 grand in the next 4 months. I'm getting an Airstream and a 1954 Cadillac Eldorado. I'm not talking about this. I'm
Is
saying
this
that
the most essential thing you need to tell me? Tell me about this.
because
more
I've been
important.
high functioning and manifesting things that I've been thinking for 35 years as a manic depressant. The reason I had my first break is I wanted to do this when I was 15. So now that it's happening, okay, for 46 years I've been an untreated manic depressant. You're the first person who's been able to help me. You're like my Obi-Wan in this. I told him, as far as I'm concerned, you're like a master. Look at you, you're the Obi-Wan character.
If I even have one minute part of Obi-Wan Kenobi, then generally what happens? He listens to him. He doesn't speak to him and blurt out everything. He takes in what he has to say. You don't need to get down and do any kind of honorific thing, okay?
I'm just saying, brother, you are my Obi-Wan
Okay,
here.
so then one of the keys is let me ask you questions and have you respond in more of a reciprocal way, okay? If you explain to me you feel you're closer to getting a realization of your dreams than ever, that's great. But you're also precariously
edge.
close to losing everything again. And Gabriel explained to me you got so much in debt in New York, you had to leave town. He explained to me that you had people so pissed off at you and so losing trust in you. And prior to that, you had had such a great rapport with people that you put yourself at risk with a bunch of things. You were offering cops cocaine on the street. So it's like, I don't want to see you go over that edge. Unfortunately, probably others do.
I know.
So I don't want to see you lose everything because you were walking too close to the edge. Okay? And I have to try and make my own independent determination of like, how close to the edge are you in a relatively short time?
Now, I'm accomplishing things. I'm a little edgy now.
Yeah, because we fall off that spot. Put it back on the...
Yeah, I'm a little edgy now, Scott, because we ran out of gas and we were late, and it was just really, I wanted to be here on time, and I apologize.
How did it work out that you ran out of gas?
This morning I got up. Basically, we've accomplished 8 things today that are incredible. I'm designing a municipal bond solar. Just briefly, John, there's a new incentive. They're giving away free leases on roof space, and if I can raise $50 million, I can put a solar array in, pay my investors back in 2 months.
This is going to tell me why you didn't have enough gasoline?
2 minutes.
I'm giving you a minute. You got a minute left, okay? Because we got a lot more to cover.
So anyway, this company, I have an investor who can give me $50 million right now, and I just FedExed him a package today. We were delayed, so I got to FedEx. And within a week, I might have a $50 million company. That's happening. That's real. Because I want to go to Virgin Records, so I said, I'm heading to Scott.
Now, why do you have to stop at Virgin Records instead of get gas? Why can't you do Virgin Records on the way home?
I did, because Virgin Records was here, and the gas station was right there. I said, all right, I'll go into Virgin, we'll buy the record, I'll get gas, I'll go to Scott's.
But do you make the calculation? You lost more time by me having to come down and find you, bring you up here, than if you'd stopped for 5 minutes out of the way to get gas. I'm saying it's either a mix of the ADD or the bipolar stuff mediating real life situations.
I'll tell you
People run out of gas, but you know what? There was a study done about who runs out of gas more often.
No, get out.
Yes, ADD individuals have the most likelihood, and bipolar individuals with or without ADD are probably second, okay? Yes. No. It's a subtle diagnostic thing. Here's another one for you, Joe.
Oh, no.
People who wear hats, higher likelihood than ever that they have an active bipolar thing going on.
Why is that, though?
Well, the presumption is there is sort of that flamboyant, colorful, over-the-topness that people who wear hats tend to have.
All right, now
it's
I
just
wanna
part of
tell you
that deal.
something. I'm going to wrap this up in 1 minute. We are changing the conversation about bipolar. Our movie is about us. We're going to be cartoon characters, and you know what we have as cartoon characters? We have biomanic powers. We're making the case that being bipolar is good, my brother. Watch
Just like
this.
you wanted to get here and have as much time with me as possible.
Right.
Instead of getting gas and getting 50 minutes with me, you didn't get gas and you're going to get 32 minutes with me, okay? Duh. Which thing worked better? In your single-minded solution, you lost 18 minutes
But you know
along
what
the
we
way.
gained? You know what we gained? And you're wrong. First of all, in 18 minutes, the panic of running out of gas, and him filming the whole fucking thing, and you coming down with that gas can, and me hugging you and telling you what I wanted to tell you, and then us fucking making it up here and hysterical. Let's meet once a week. It's too edgy.
I'm understanding.
I can afford it now.
Okay, that's
It's just
great.
wrong.
I'm
I mean,
all
look
for
how
it.
edgy I am. I
Okay.
feel nervous. I've
Okay.
got 5 minutes, and there's so much I want to tell you.
But what I'm trying to help you see is, even between this meeting and the next one,
It's too much.
It-
I love my hat, by the way.
I'm not
Everyone's
saying
flipping
don't
at
wear it. I'm not
and we
saying
did a
don't
movie
wear it.
with it, and we've got so much attention. Figure this is my character, brother.
I didn't say don't wear it. I just said it tells me you're
That
in
you're
an
a
elevated state, okay?
Well, not really. Let me tell you. I also hired a hat maker. We're going to meet her tomorrow.
Oh, well, that really convinces me that you're not. You're not just wearing this hat, you're getting...
She's making
Right.
2 hats.
Now I totally
and
understand.
then next week, Gabe is introducing us to one of the world's foremost designers. He does all the movie stars.
Okay.
And he's going to help design it. He's going to get a hat for him. I got badges
Just
I'm
in
wearing.
case they wonder if you're in that elevated state, they won't have to even
Just
question
tell him
it.
I've got a hat maker.
Right, okay.
I'll give her your
Right.
number.
Right. Some of that comes by you sleeping. Some of it comes by you kind of lowering the tempo of things.
Yeah.
Some of it comes by you kind of restricting some of your activities probably so that there's more of a balance of rest versus kind of activation.
Just like you're saying, structure my life. So if I can minimize those risks by design.
it
smart.
doesn't guarantee, but it diminishes the likelihood.
But do you agree that also having the support structure in place diminishes the likelihood?
Tremendously.
I'm meeting you
I'm
once
all
a week.
for that.
My mother is a beautiful lady. She's an artist and a spiritualist, and my mother has meditated and exercised 3 hours a day for the past 40 years. She meditates every day, exercises. She's a philosopher. She's from India. Amazing woman, my mother. Yeah, my pop, man, he passed away about 2 years ago, but he was one of the world's foremost pantomime artists. And he taught me how to dream. He taught me to be a creative man. He taught me so much about movement and acting and directing and improvisation. And I had some great parents, man. Got some great parents. That's that. That's that, Slim Bone. That's that, trombone. Make it sound like you're right. and everyone else
Well,
is
it's hard
wrong.
for me not to talk about when me being, I don't exactly speak my language and say, hey, I could be incorrect. Because you know what that's called? Half-assed discussion.
I'm not asking you to say you
Oh.
could be incorrect. What I'm saying.
Well, then everything else is a knowledge, is a knowing.
that's
I
not what
know
I
what I'm talking about.
I understand, but what you need to communicate, you need to learn to communicate it so you don't make other people wrong. Otherwise, no one's listening.
How do you make someone wrong?
You make someone wrong
How can
by
I-
implying that you have a knowledge that they need.
Ain't that some shit? Well, I agree with your conversation, yet I disagree with
If you have
the...
knowledge that they need and you're telling them, that implies that there's something, that there's a lacking in them now. And
that is accurate, and that is
may be.
correct.
That may be.
Ah.
And I agree with you there. But what I'm talking about is how you talk about it so you transform people rather than creating
there you go.
defensiveness. So your speaking creates defensiveness. I'm mirroring that for you. There's another way of speaking that would
My
not create a
speaking,
defense-
yes.
Your speaking
Got you.
creates this defensiveness.
Okay, cool.
I am not angry. I am merely mirroring.
You're not?
No, I'm merely
Are you really
mirroring.
not?
No, I'm playing with you right now.
Well, then you feel my anger then.
I do, and what I'm mirroring for you is the effect that the way you're speaking has. It creates an anger. It is the way you speak. When you say, I have knowledge, you need this.
Right.
You know what you're saying? You're saying you're inadequate. You're saying you need. If somebody needs something, that means they don't have it. So you're automatically implying that there's a deficit. The first words out of your mouth imply that the person listening has a deficit. Not good. What you're saying,
Time out.
what
I didn't
you
even
want
get
to
to
say.
finish what I was going to
I
say.
know
This
what you're
man
saying,
speaks
but
with his
you're
eyes
repeating it.
closed,
You're
and I'm
repeating
starting to
it.
speak.
You're saying the same thing for fucking 2 weeks
I
now,
ain't
so
said-
I know what you're fucking saying.
Excuse me, but now we're digitizing.
You're saying the same
Okay?
thing.
Now we're
Well,
digitizing.
good, digitize all you want. You've been saying the same fucking thing for 2 fucking months. I know what you're saying. Don't have to say it again.
You've got
I've
no
heard
respect for yourself at all.
I've
right
heard
now.
it.
You've got no
You have
respect
no
for
respect
yourself. Why
for
are you
yourself.
screaming?
I'm very thin ice, Joe.
Actually, we're also speaking from my
speaking as
home.
your friend.
You're speaking in
Yeah, it's your
my home,
Yeah, it's your home. Yeah.
our movie,
Maybe
your
not.
home.
Maybe not.
Maybe
I'm just
our
telling
movie
you.
be.
I'm telling you right
What do
now.
you?
You gotta hear what I'm saying.
Just tell me now.
Okay, you're on thin ice. I'm very upset, and I have been now for a couple of weeks.
Okay, tell me your perception of my thin iceness.
Dude, all I'm ever going to tell you from my perception. That's what the word means. It's okay. You know, you
All
don't-
you're ever going to tell me is your
That's
perception.
what perception is.
Is
How
that
can
a
I tell you
limited
what-
perspective of your possibilities?
No.
Oh, that's just my perception.
Yep. Perceive. To perceive. To become aware of. You're on very thin ice. I'm very upset. And I have been for about 3 weeks, Joe. And what I've done for the past 3 weeks was try very hard to be loving and compassionate to you. And to help you with this language thing and to try to get you to talk about topology in a beautiful way.
Is try doing?
Yep, because I've been doing it. But the fact is...
Been
that-
doing?
Yep.
You're been doing.
You're abusing me
You're
again?
been doing? I'm asking
No,
questions.
you're not. A question is a major attack. Do you know that in Socrates, a question is considered an attack?
Been doing is an attack?
A question in Socratic dialogue is considered an attack.
Oh.
You are attacking me. It is a demand for information. A question is a hostile act. So don't
Okay.
ask me any questions.
Swing. Okay, agreed. I like that.
Well,
I never knew
whether
that.
you like it or not, that's what it is.
Really?
So you better know that I'm feeling very abused by Joe Ray. I'm getting awful tired of Joe Ray constantly correcting me about the words I use, gee. Wow. Awful tired. I find that to be it's dominating, you know. That's what abusive people do. They dominate by pretending to help. I'll read it to you.
I transcend footage to content. Ask me the question. I'm asking you, where is the insult in that?
The insult is implying that you have any right to even talk to me and suggest what I'm supposed to say or not say.
To footage to content? You get angry with me every day when I say footage is a theory of your past having to put a movie together, which is the weight of a major issue. Content is the thing that we collect constantly and is always webified for access to all to see, which is exactly what I am
Name
designing.
calling is abusive because it says that you are, it says that you're whatever you're describing.
It says that your
But
is
actually,
not
as a
on that
person,
screen.
batterer-
What is your name calling? Where did name calling happen in any of this? You say question asking
you-
is a
you said-
Socrates
you-
attack?
yeah.
That's the reason why they killed Socrates, because he designed negativity
Now you know-
as question being perceived as evil.
Wow.
Yes.
So you know all about Socrates now? You're able to speak with him? You're able to talk? So I have a professor. I know a professor of law. I'd like you to meet him and talk about Socrates.
Be Socrates now for you.
I am.
You are representing
I am.
Socrates,
I am
not
being
I. And I'm
Socrates.
talking to Socrates and saying, sorry they killed you, for
are
designing
once more-
negative
this
conjecture.
Is abusive. Do you understand why this is abusive?
What is
You are
abusive?
being abusive right
How?
now. By you're dominating me. You're in my face. You're fucking. What do you mean how, man? Her eyes held mine, a loving gaze. Only love was there between us. I held her hand and watched her drift away. And when she closed her eyes, her spirit danced with mine. Rat, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been keeping you off here for a reason, you little putz. I have great love for this animal, but... I'm going to turn it all around in the bridge. And I say, the beginning of the song I say, how can I forget that evening? Right? How can I forget that golden light?
Yeah.
And then in the bridge, I'm going to turn it around. And it's turning out that she died that night. And I'm going to say, how could you have taken her? And then when I come back to the chorus, it's, you're always in my heart.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to turn, I got a chill just now talking. It's going to be beautiful, man.
Jovin, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like, thank you for the time you spent with me. And that's the name of the tune. Thank you for the time you spent with me. There you'll always be. Now where I go. Loving eyes. Okay, let's try it. La, la, la. Now this is the bridge. I suppose I know that we all must die. You know, I suppose I know that we all only have this short time. I like this song. I'm gonna write it out and I'll do it like this live. I just think it's just right there.
Ready to go.
Right, and now the bridge, now the bridge, now the bridge. Bridge. I know we've all been told you're only mine, 'cause I don't want to make it corny, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it corny. It's not corny.
It's beautiful.
It's not fucking corny.
It's elated.
It's like a joyful celebration of this woman's life. It's not corny. La, 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 la. Oh, I got it. So why do you need to see her? Couldn't you have waited a little more time? Why do you need to see her? Couldn't you have waited a little more time? Right? Why do you need to see her? Couldn't you have waited? Couldn't you have waited just a little more time? You know, that's what the idea is about, thanking her for, you know, it's like she chose her life, you know. let's say she chose her life and she knew she was going to die some, at this moment in some other incarnation. She chose this. And I'm thanking her for giving me, out of that special life that she chose, giving me so much time. You know what I mean?